more funny than the actual.
The thing is, no one's watching like the scenes, so why would anyone want to watch behind the scenes?
In fairness, the video diaries aren't funny at all. So.
No,
But the outtakes are actually quite funny.
Because we had fun.
People are watching.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, will anyone like if they don't watch this? Will anyone
They'll
watch
find-
what?
they'll-
Will
yeah.
anyone watch what didn't make this on the first clip?
The outtakes are funnier though. They just are. Like
Right.
we've got some good moments. Like the other day with the singing.
Oh, hi, video diary.
Video diary.
Video diary.
So if anyone is still watching, this is day 18.
I'll be watching it in like a couple of years' time. Just
Same
remember.
actually, which is the main purpose of the
Yeah.
diaries.
True. So I don't feel bad.
That's a big screw you to the audience. Who refuse to watch us.
Which is mainly ourselves, really. So
Yeah. So
screw
anyway,
you, future Nathaniel.
it was quite a. This is going to be quite a long episode. Well, it could be.
It's
if
not
we don't-
really.
If we don't. Like,
Okay,
kind of
let's
push
cut.
on. So we
Day
set off.
18.
Cut. What?
We set off from Cape Cod, and we stopped off in Providence, Rhode
Yeah.
Island,
We did.
which is
It's
quite
quite
nice.
Yeah, it's a nice town. It's home to
Brown University.
Yeah.
Rhode Island School of Design.
Wisdom.
The
Subway.
State House building and Subway, which we ate in.
It's got a lot of quite impressive buildings, I thought.
Yeah,
True.
there's City
It's a-
Hall and
Yeah.
there's a nice little part that I liked a lot anyway. Up near the colleges, lots of quite different style buildings than what you would
It was,
generally
like, on
see
a
in
hill
the city
as well,
centre. Yeah, it was
which-
quite hilly, which I
yeah.
like.
Yeah, and then we moved on to Albany.
Yeah.
After a
Albany,
few
yeah, after
hours
like
of
2.5 hour drive.
Was probably the most surprising place I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It was filled with absolutely huge and weird buildings.
They were absolutely. I can't believe how big they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, the New York
They
Department
were like,
of Education was
That,
the biggest
that
building
big?
Yeah.
I've seen in the entirety of the USA.
Maybe bigger than that.
There's
Probably bigger than that.
There's probably 7 or 8 buildings, which were just huge. I mean, Albany is the state capital,
Yeah, state capital of New York, but I mean,
but still.
it was little. It was just.
It was
There's
also
one
dead.
particular street
Yeah.
where at one end there was the the New York Capitol building, which is gargantuan, and then at the other end there is the State University of New York in Albany, which is like a Disney
It was
castle.
like a double
And
cathedral.
in the middle you have a mix between like awful brutalist buildings next
Yeah.
to like an 18th century bank
Yeah.
next to kind of a
It's
weird
so
skyscraper.
random.
It's kind of as though like they've just kind of shuffled a pack of like buildings and built
And
them all
yeah.
into
also because we were there at the weekend, and presumably it's very much a weekday orientated.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was barely anybody there.
It was just
It's
it was
just
just like a
really-
ghost
it
There were
city.
these
So
huge
it- yeah.
buildings and big wide boulevards and
And
nobody
then
on them.
we found another
Yeah.
place, including the Egg, which was
the Empire
Yeah.
State Plaza, which
It's
continued the weird theme.
yeah.
Basically, there was just a huge expanse of water, and then a big weird like stadium at the end, and then 4 identical, strangely designed office blocks, and then the Egg.
and then
yeah.
which we tried to go down, and there was no one there, and it sort of felt like a weird.
It was,
Space-
It's something from the start of a horror film, I
yeah.
think,
It's just a ghost
or
town.
maybe
There's,
like a purgatory or something.
there's
A very
no, there's no one
impressive-
there.
Weird ghost town.
It's like they built it 50 years ago, saying this is going to be the capital of the United States, and then everyone's like, no, let's go somewhere else.
So on that note,
Yeah.
Albany's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'd recommend
sort of-
going.
Yeah, it's worth going.
It might
Probably
be
during the
busy
weekdays,
sometimes.
probably
Yeah.
quite cool. But
If
you
it's
have-
busy, I imagine it would be quite fun.
Yeah.
And they had like a big garden section, which was just a load of hedges, but they were massive and you couldn't go in. It was, and they were just like surrounded by dual carriageways, and there were huge wells for no purpose.
who planned that?
It is a nightmare for urban
It's the
planners.
complete opposite of Lake George, which is
Where we currently are.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Well,
no, we
we've
can't
only
talk
got
about
to
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day. But yeah, just going back to Albany, like, if you're going to like attack one place, just try to take over a city, Albany would be that city.
Oh, the weekend.
You
you-
just go in, roll in at the
No one
weekend
had
with, like,
realised
40
until Monday
people.
morning.
Yeah.
You'd have very, very impressive like buildings for all your minions.
Yes, true.
You just
Anyway,
like set someone up in some 19th century castle and you can take that.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
some really nice houses on the
right,
outskirts as well.
moving on. Maybe?
Yeah.
Albany.
Oh yeah, moving. Yeah, that
Moving on.
Can we
it's
talk about
literally
Albany again?
just- We got to
It
Lake
was
George,
really weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Okay.
and we got to Lake George. We were quite tired. We just kind of slept really.
We arrived in Lake George quite late,
We-
partly because of the 2 places we visited, and also we had quite a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Well, we looked around the town.
Yeah, we
I can't
was-
say I loved it.
It was a bit like
It's very touristy.
Yeah, a bit like Blackpool,
Blackpool.
maybe.
Yeah.
Lots of like amusement parks and
Where kind of
Arcades was
Yeah.
listed as a main attraction.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we ate at McDonald's.
because we
Yeah.
couldn't find anywhere else better really.
But that said,
That
it
said, we
seems,
could possibly have a really good day tomorrow.
And it
seems there's a lot of natural beauty.
Yeah,
if
and
we
outside of the
the
main
get
town.
away from Lake George Village,
The lake itself is beautiful.
Indeed.
You can tell that already.
even though it's dark.
Yeah. So the motel seems pretty nice.
We need to do a
Cape Cod review.
Cape
Yeah,
Cod
Cape Cod
review.
review, go.
I wasn't allowed to do it yesterday.
No.
Cape Cod is it was spoiled really by the weather.
Mm.
We couldn't really do a proper review of it.
No.
The way I saw it was like they're probably nice beaches. It was a nice place, but I think there's a lot like kind of better places in Europe for the same kind of thing. We obviously didn't get a chance to see Martha's Vineyard, which is apparently really nice.
Yes.
But I'm not sure how much we'd have gained from that anyway.
Didn't rate P-Town that much. Like
No.
compared for everyone saying it's like really beautiful and stuff. It was just sort of
it's probably
alright.
in American terms, it's probably quite quaint.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah.
like
It's like many
standards.
English places.
Yeah.
That said, I
That said,
thought
yeah.
that
It was
we didn't see Cape Cod at its best.
No.
I mean, but it's a place which really revolves around good weather if you're a tourist, and to the degree in which, as I think we said in the previous video, when you ask what you should do on a rainy day, it's the exact same thing as on a sunny day, but you just have less fun.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't think we can necessarily say we've got the definitive view of
No.
Cape Cod.
It is
But
probably a nice place
Just
to
make
go.
sure if you're going is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it.
Yes.
So yeah, late George
Tune in
tomorrow.
again.